Good morning and welcome on the Sunrise Drive. And there's nothing really like starting your sunrise with a nice big pride of lions. My name's Brent. I've got Andrew on camera and Tara and the lions are distracting me. Tara and Nikki are in final control this morning. So it's been an incredible way to start the morning. So last night I heard this pride calling for this first time, probably about 8:30, 8:45. And they were quite far to the west of where we are now. And slowly over the night I've woken up a few times and listened to them as they've moved towards this area. And also there've been two males roaring to the east. So hopefully they'll be coming through to join. But for those of you not sure, we're on a live safari, sunrise safari here at Juma Private Game Reserve. We're completely surrounded by lions at the moment. And the sun's just popped up over the horizon. And for those of you who might be new, welcome. Also to let you know, apart from being live, so you're seeing everything that I'm seeing, you're also interactive. So you're able to send me questions while I'm on drive, and you can do that via email using questions@wildearth.tv, or you can use the hashtag SafariLIVE if you're on Twitter. But for now, I think let's pan back to the lions. We're going to move around so we can get some nice morning lights on their faces. So this is the Nkahuma Pride. Nice to see them back again. They seem to be spending a bit more time with us after sort of an extended hiatus, visiting other properties. So it looks like they have eaten, but nothing too big. So what's quite nice is it's quite early and quite cool. Just before we went live, there was quite a lot of action of them playing. So we're hoping that it's still cool enough that they might play some more. Oh, stood on a thorn. There's a lilac-breasted roller. He's not too happy about the lions. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see which way they move from here, whether they're going to head down towards the dam, or stay up on the crests here and just lie for the day. This is quite a popular spot with lots of animals. So there's often wildebeest and zebra up here. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the distance. there's a bird calling. That's a Shelley's Franklin, one of my favorite calls in the bush. How we were taught to remember it when we were kids is that to drink a beer, to drink a beer, to drink a beer. So, for those of you wondering what that clicking is, get ready. It looks like they're going to play. I'm just going to move the vehicle quickly. Get ready. You're going to swing along to the left. So she's going to use the car to stalk them. It just looked like the one line that might stalk and play and jump on the other. That's why we moved the car quite quickly there. We've got lions on the move now all around us. Go to these two, left. You can see it's nice and cool, so they still might play quite a bit, chase each other around. Good morning, Boularay and Pam. Boularay and Pam are asking whether this is the quarantine clearings. You are correct. We're on the sort of south and eastern corner of quarantine clearings. Good morning, Romain, who's tweeting us this morning. Romain would like to know if two males came across this group, would the young male be ousted? Romain, it depends on whether they are the possible fathers of that young male. If they are, he probably will be ignored for now, but in a year or two's time, he might be ousted, and he's being a proper young male lion and being very lazy and watching the rest of the pride walk off. So he's lying up there. We're going to stick with the... I'll just let Andrew give you a shot of him. There we go. He's standing up to come join them now. So we're going to stick with the girls, just in case all the... We're going to stick with the ladies. They look like they're going to be more active. They're going into a little bit of the thicket there. They are still playing and moving. I'm just trying to keep ahead of them for a couple of reasons. Firstly, to get the best views for you guys, and secondly, if they do come across anything to hunt, we'll be in the best position to watch it. Seems like my shuka is bringing us lion luck at the moment. For those of you not sure what a shuka is, it's this red blanket that I'm wearing, which is the Maasai, traditional Maasai sort of warrior dress. It's also warm, quite cold this morning. I think it was 16 degrees Celsius. For a moment there, I thought the one lioness might have spotted something and she was spreading out, but doesn't. It just looks like they're moving. It's always wonderful to catch them in the early morning light, and when they're moving rather than sleeping, because if any of you guys have watched a lot, and I know there's a few of you out there, lions most of the time, or for most of the time, sleep quite a lot. They can sleep on average about 20 hours a day, so it's always fantastic to be with them while they're on the move. So I'll give you an idea how close they are to us.
There's two right behind us.
There's two right behind us, walking down the road right behind us. So we're actually boxed in by lions at the moment. So they're probably no more than, the closest one's no more than about 2 meters, which is about 6 foot. Oh, looks like they're going to actually jump and play right next to us. So very close to Andrew at the moment. Oh, hello.
That's close. Wow.
That's close. You probably came about a meter from us. Wasn't that amazing? There's still one more. Any more behind us, Andrew?
Negative.
Oh, look at that playing. Isn't that wonderful? And with that backlighting. In the front wheel, there are two other game drive vehicles here, so we do take turns showing the best spot. So I'm going to let the other vehicles come in front of us, and I'm going to try duck around through the bush to get ahead of them again. No problem. Cheers. Enjoy. Morning. Yeah, we're gonna just duck ahead quickly. Become old and a bit weaker. Their dominance falls in the pride. So it's their daughters or nieces that will take over that sort of leading role in the pride. We're going to shoot around again. They're cutting through the bush. Bush here. And there is the dam close by. So there's always a chance that there could be prey species around that dam. So, as I said earlier, it's all a thing about old. Huh? Good morning, Sandy from Texas. Sandy would like to know, while we reposition the vehicle, do we run the risk of interfering in a possible hunt? There is always that risk, Sandy, but being ahead of what's happening gives you the option of not interfering, because you must remember that the animals here, the zebra and giraffe and whatnot, don't really take much notice of the vehicles. So being ahead, we can sort of position ourselves that we don't give away the lines, and we don't chase the animals onto the lines. So it's always a difficult one, Sandy, but that's where years of experience and very good mentors in as sort of teaching us that type of stuff. So generally not Stanley at driving directly behind the lions, that would probably more often give them away or not, and it all just depends on the situation. You have to read each situation individually. You can't do the same thing every single time because every situation is different. Looks like they're going to go into the riverbed. We saw them sleeping around this riverbed about a week ago. Hopefully they go into the river at a slightly easier place to access than last time. The young male's just behind us. Off. So they actually were found sleeping, well, probably not even 100 meters away from where we are now the last time that I saw them. So young male's finally caught up. You can see how much, even though he's a young male, he's physically quite a lot bigger than the lionesses already. And there we go, the rest of the pride sneaking past very close to Andrew. Good morning, Siberia, one of our Zoomies. Welcome on Driver this morning. So we would like to know which pride this is. This is definitely the Nkahuma pride. And would like to know the age range through the pride. It's quite difficult for me to judge the age of the lionesses. As I said, I haven't known this pride for too long, but I would guess they are between. Well, actually, I've got the right man to ask here now. So just give me a second, and you might hear me chatting to Texan, the guide from Juma, and he'll be able to give me a bit more information on that. Home for? The oldest lioness in this pride, how old, more or less? Over 10.
Yeah.
And then the somewhat around 6?
6 years.
Okay. There we go. So thanks very much, Tex. So the oldest lioness in this pride is just over 10, and then the other older lioness is around 6. Then the two young sub-adult females probably around a year, and the young male's probably just under 3 now, 2.5, 3 years old. So I hope that answers your question there. Thanks very much for the question. We are on online. and it's www.wildsafarilive.com or www.wildearth.tv. Quite nice sitting here on the edge of the drainage line. We're getting quite a bit of the bird calls as well. I don't know if you guys can hear that high pitched. It's a black-headed oriole. Quite a pretty bird. Steve would like to know, is it unusual for a pride of lions at this time of the year not to have any young cubs? Well, Steve, lions are not seasonal breeders. They breed throughout the year. I haven't heard of any of these females coming to estrus and mating, so it's not unusual. The lions will go through periods where they don't have young cubs. The youngest here are probably around a year, so that lioness is probably not. Well, she might actually be coming to estrus in the next couple of months, but without having spent sort of years with the pride, it's very difficult to learn the estrus cycles of females. With that lovely soft morning light on her face. Go ahead, F. What's the lineup for you? Everything you can make your way? Is your hand father? Oh, it's actually quite an interesting bird calling. I'm not sure whether you guys can hear it. I know RC from the Netherlands was quite happy. It was bird number 155 on Live Safari Drives, and barred owlet. When we move away from the lines, then I'll play you the call. Are you going to film it to those English?
Yeah, I will go, but I will...
Can you just call with me with it's with Wow, if I can see Gatle from the Ndlela?
Yeah, but...
Sorry, what's your radio again?
Yeah, okay. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Yep. Wild Safari Live. Oh, now you confused me. Just WildEarth.tv is, yeah. And then it's www.
It's www.wildearth.tv.
Yeah, and then the other one is...
Yeah.
And then Wild Safari Drive.
No, it's live. No, it's Wild Safari Live.
Wild Safari Live.
There we go. Oh, looks like she's seen something.
WildEarth.tv. Just type that in.
Yeah.
Yeah, or go to Google and type WildEarth Safari, and it'll be the top one.
What is she seeing? Ah. Okay. Cheers, everyone. So, guys, I don't think they're going to probably move too much from here, but obviously it's your safari, so you can decide whether we should stay or go look for something else, and you can do that by sending what you'd like to do via email to questions@wildearth.tv, or you can just use the hashtag SafariLIVE on Twitter. Should we stay or should we go? Just so from the calls I heard last night, for those of you who might have joined us a bit late this morning, I heard these lines calling for the first time, probably, I'd guess at around 9:30, quarter to 10 last night, and they've slowly been moving from the west, and then this morning, literally, we hadn't been out 5 minutes, and we bumped into them on the quarantine clearings. And we've had a wonderful morning following them playing, but now they've come down to the edge of the drainage line, and it's quite likely that they're just going to rest up here. Good morning, Virginia. Thanks very much for joining us this morning on this sunrise safari. Virginia would like to know, at what age does a male lion reach its maximum size? Well, Virginia, that's quite a difficult one, but it's probably around 5 or 6 years old. So what's more than likely going to happen is they're going to be in this general area. They might move up towards Juma Dam, so you zoomies, be on alert. But I think that if they do that, that's probably going to be later in the afternoon. And they're probably going to lie around here. They might move a little bit into sort of the quarry thickets for a bit of shelter as it gets warmer. But I think they sort of found their general area where they will spend the majority of the day. Lazy lions. Good morning, Sandy from Indiana. Sandy would like to know if you can tell the health of a lion from the condition of its coat. In certain circumstances, yes, Sandy. A condition on an animal like a lion shows more in the sort of skeletal structure. When they're in bad condition, you'll see the ribs, their hips will stick out and be very, very pronounced. And in some cases you can see sort of patches on the fur and that. But normally I would say you just look at the general sort of condition of a lion, would be looking at its weight and how much the muscles have sort of, if they've lost muscle definition and things like that. So guys, we've been quite support. There are quite a lot of other game drives out this morning who would like to make their way here. So we're going to go have a look for something else and give the other game drives a chance to come in here. Ephraim coming. Aubrey coming. Any stations standing by for these Ngala coming? Good morning, Blair from Canada. They're saying she's noticed when the lions are walking, the male lion tends to hang back. And she would like to know whether, is that because the lionesses will instigate the hunt? Yeah, a lot of that just depends on who's hungry. Male lions, once they leave the pride, quite often will do quite a lot of hunting by themselves. And they are very, very important when it comes to hunting. Larger prey like buffalo, hippo, giraffe, and elephants. But generally, you could say, as a normal rule, a lot of the lionesses will do the instigation of the hunting. Okay, so the vehicles are arrived. We're going to make space for them. We can definitely come back later on the drive and check on the lines, and that's a question from Judy on Twitter. We will definitely check. They probably are going to be sleeping, but we will definitely check later, Judy. Morning, Jeff. Good, thanks. Before, have you been to those England?
Yeah, this is over there.
Is there? Can I buga gahle from the Ndlelo?
Nah. You inside the city, there's something you can't see nothing.
Okay.
I'm only missing yes, you can do.
And there's in console for the Madash?
I had a guy check by the Madash now. Might be like in the west.
Ish. I found all those things. Okay. Thanks for enjoy. So, you heard me there just chatting to Ephraim, one of the other guides. I was just finding out updates from other places around. I think we're going to go. I heard a report to some elephants a bit earlier, not too far down the drainage line, so we're going to have a look there. Steph coming.